What's up, everybody? Magicalish here, coming to you guys with another little video. Thanks so much from the bottom of my deal for spending some time with me here on my channel. Really appreciate you guys. And I know you're already noticing, right? There's a little something missing here. Harry Houdini. Harry, come help your papa make a video. Huh? Come on, get up in the chair. Up here. Come on, up here, get in the chair. Oh, good boy. Oh, Harry. My goodness. That is a very unique scarf you have on today. That it looks really good on you. No, it really brings out your head. Anyway, Harry, do you mind if we borrow your beautiful scarf here? Can we borrow this for a magic trick? Is that okay with you? Okay. You're such a good sport. Such a good sport. Now, Harry, I'd like to kind of play pickpocket here and use your cell phone. Is that okay? Can we use your cell phone as well? Thank you. You're such a good boy and such a good participant. So, Harry's scarf, Harry's cell phone. Here, we'll do like this. And let's see, what do you got on here, Harry? What is this? Ooh, that is a really pretty looking flower. You have a very artsy eye, sir. That's really nice. So, I'm going to take Harry's cell phone, and I'm just going to put it under the scarf here, and watch. I'm going to see if we can't make the scarf go through the cell phone. Pretty cool looking little magic illusion, I think. Anyway, fun little magic trick. I want to show you guys how to do this. Alright, so for those of you who don't want to know how magic is done and want to keep it a mystery, you're welcome to tune out just after you hit that like button and subscribe. But for those of you who are staying, thanks. And I'm going to show you as quickly and as thoroughly as I can how to get this done. Now, the scarf through cell phone trick is really fun. And the reason I'm showing it to you now here in early November is so you have ample time to do what you have to do and practice a little bit before you're showing up to your Thanksgiving get-togethers or Christmas get-togethers. So, first and foremost, this requires a little bit of a gimmick. And actually, I'm holding it right now. And what it is this little kind of arched piece of plastic here. I know this is weird, but I'm going to show it to you closely. Let me come around here. So this is what my scarf through cell phone gimmick looks like. See, it's kind of a channel type deal. And you're probably thinking, well, where am I going to get one of those? And I'll tell you. You go to your local dollar store, $1, and you go to their cutlery section where they have kind of disposable stuff for banquets and whatnot. And I got this pie scooper. But you'll see that the handle here is exactly, that's what I have here. The cool thing about it is that it's very, the clear plastic I recommend. Don't get a colored one because clear, even if you flash it a little bit, it's not super obvious. But all you do to make the gimmick is you take your pie scooper or whatever with this kind of arched handle here, and the arch is crucial, but see how nicely that fits in your finger grip right there, in my middle finger, and it rests against the pad of my thumb. So this being clear, it was easy to make a mark and go ahead and cut it. I used a hacksaw. You could use a coping saw as well. Hacksaws usually are a little more common. Of course, when using any saw, please be very careful. You don't want to be showing your disconnecting thumb trick on the holidays, you want to be showing this one. It's a lot more fun and impressive. But anyway, this is the way you grip the gimmick. It's in your middle finger here like this, and it makes for a really nice, easy, relaxed hand that doesn't look too suspicious, which is ideal, really. Anyway, so rule number 1 is do not show up to your get-together with your own scarf and your own cell phone, okay? You're gonna just bring this little gimmick with you and hope that somebody has a nice little scarf on. Because everybody's got a cell phone anymore, so that's not really a gamble. But what you're looking for is this silky kind of material. You don't want to try to do this with a yarn type scarf or fleece or any of that stuff. You want this kind of, but I've noticed these are very popular, and here in the winter months it's really common to see people wearing these kind of little scarves, even if just for fashion and not warmth. But anyway, you have the gimmick in your hand, you borrow the scarf, and put it over your hand like this, and it's over the gimmick like that. So you can even then turn and show this, and the gimmick isn't really noticeable underneath the scarf. So showing both sides of your hand is just fine once you have it covered with the scarf. And then you borrow the phone, and you have it put on some picture. You can have some fun with this. I've taken pictures of my open mouth, and then it looks like the scarf is going into my mouth on the phone, or just whatever. You know, you could actually take the picture of a top of a wine bottle, you know, so you just have a picture of some kind of hole where the, whatever. It doesn't have to be a picture on there like I did just with Harry's little flower picture, which was very classily taken, Harry. But anyway, the basic mechanics of the trick is this. You have the scarf draped over both your gimmick and your whole hand. You take the phone, screen out to your participant or viewer, and you say, okay, I'm going to put it underneath the scarf, and you're lying through your teeth because you actually, at the last minute, you put it behind everything. Okay, so at this point, you want to make sure that your finger is that you don't want this poking out, okay? You want to make sure it's in your hand like this, and take a moment to adjust the scarf and say, see, let everybody clearly see it's under the scarf. And that gives you a little moment to make sure everything's like sliding perfectly and not pinched or anything like that. And usually, the last time you adjust it, I like to pull a lot out in the front and just have a little hanging out the back here when I'm seeing, because that gives you more scarf to pull through the phone, and the illusion lasts a little bit longer. So this is the only real move of the, you know, besides faking the phone in the back, the only real move is I kind of dip down and I slide the gimmick forward, and then I tilt back this way, and that way it's just the gimmick holding the cloth to the phone, and it really looks like it's going through there. And the purpose of the gimmick is to get your fingers away from where the action is really happening, and it looks like it's penetrating. So once you get down to the end of the scarf, you do another little dip down like that, and at the same time you retract the gimmick back. So let me turn off the phone and show you without the scarf what I'm doing with the gimmick. So I put this, you know, imagine the scarf is in my hand and draped over the gimmick. I put this behind like that, and then as I start pulling on I dip down, slide the gimmick forward like that. So basically I'm holding it with my first and third finger like that, and then clamping it down to the phone with my middle finger. So you pull it through and pull it through, and then when it gets to the end of the scarf, you dip back down, and at the same time you draw the gimmick back into your hand and snap the scarf away. And if you do that at just the right angle, like this, where you're snapping it out right about here, and then do that, it really looks like it comes out of the back of the phone and sells the illusion wonderfully. And then you can hand this phone back and hand the scarf back and thank you very much and take your thunderous applause. But anyway, I hope this video's found everyone well. And if you have any questions, I kind of feel like I covered it pretty good here. But if you have any questions, please just leave a comment down below and I'd be happy to help you out. I'm hoping this gives everybody enough time to make their gimmick, practice a few times in the mirror, and really bring a little more magic to your holiday season this year. So, Magical-ish here. I'll be bringing you some more fun magic videos where I'm performing magic, not teaching, and I hope to see you again soon. So, hope everybody's doing good. I'll see you again soon. Bye. Have fun with this.